You gotta finish your beer.
Guinness Black Lager.
All right.
Give it a shot. Welcome to Give It a Shot, and it's Thursday, and my name is Christopher Lee, and this is
William Wallison.
all right. Now we're gonna try another Guinness. This is the first time since the first episode that we're hitting Guinness again.
Yeah.
But this is Guinness's Black Lager. I guess it came out in what, 2010. I really want to do this beer. It looks great. So this is a black lager. So William, what is a lager?
Lager is one of two major styles of beers, the other being ale. The primary characteristic of a lager is it is a bottom fermentation, meaning the yeast settles at the bottom of the fermentator rather than floating on the top. It is fermented at a cold temperature, generally below 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
I think it says that on here that it's a cold brew.
It is cold brewed, and it is stored or lagered for some period of time, usually between several weeks to several months. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
So I did learn that the Guinness Black Lager is not very high on the ABV.
No.
Only 4.5. But hey, taste. If it tastes good, it's worth it.
Yes. And I looked up trying to find out what the IBU is of it. Unfortunately, I don't think they have it on the internet anywhere. At least that's what I read.
It's a really cool looking bottle. So here's the picture of the bottle, and
cool looking cap too.
Throw the cap up for the.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope I got that right side up. What is that? Is that a harp or something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's very cool.
So yeah, cold brew with roasted barley.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can taste that roastedness.
Yeah. Roasted. Actually, cool fact I learned too after looking up on the Guinness website. The Guinness is not actually a black color. Not so much as this one, but a regular Guinness Stout, I guess, is actually a dark rose red color. If you actually look at it in the light.
I got a flashlight here, so when we pour it, let's take a look and see if we can see the color of it.
So, well, this one is different. I think this is actually supposed to be black.
Oh yeah, so this is a black lager, so it might have a little difference. Well, let's do that anyway since I got a flashlight here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Also, recently at work, had a friend of mine bitch me out because apparently I wasn't pouring beers correctly to his standards. So so we went online and looked up how to pour a Guinness. So apparently you're supposed to pour it at a 45-degree angle, fill it 2/3 of the way full, then you let it sit and you let it settle. You let the sugar settle down inside of it. Once that's done, then you pour the rest in.
Does that include this Guinness though? This is Guinness Black Lager.
Yeah,
it's not the
that
regular Guinness.
I don't know. It just said Guinness.
Well, now we know how to pour a regular Guinness.
Yeah.
So, okay.
When we do have Guinness again, which I'm pretty sure we will, since we both rated it.
Okay, so I got my flashlight. Let's see what this looks like. See if it shines through there. Oh, it doesn't really shine through there. You can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe this camera. Try that one. No. It's black. It's a black, for sure, black lager. Yeah, it doesn't.
I can kind of see the bottom of it. It looks a little bit reddish.
Yeah.
Can you see it on the bottom? The very bottom of the glass where there's the least amount of liquid?
It doesn't really show
up.
Does it show up here?
If you get a close up of it, you can kind of see it.
A little bit.
Yeah, I see it. But besides that, it's dark!
Yeah.
That is a very dark beer. Ooh, has a strong smell to it.
I love that smell though. That's a good beer smell.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot. Ooh, that's strong. but it's
Oh,
good.
that's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good beer.
It's like a Guinness, but it has flavor to it. No. Guinness has flavor. This has more beerish flavor quality.
But it's crisp tasting.
yeah.
You know, it says that you might be able to taste kind of a maltiness or something. It's like,
Yeah.
it tastes like the roasted malts. I can taste that. Yeah, the roasted
It does
barley.
taste roasted too.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I never thought about it before, but most beers, when I'm tasting them,
Yeah.
it does taste kind of roasted. And I guess they roast the barleys kind of like the same way that you would roast coffee grinds and whatnot. It's like roasted.
Maybe that's why this got that really dark color.
So yeah,
And it says you should taste the hints of coffee and molasses even. So it's a light body, light medium, medium to light body.
yeah,
And I definitely feel that.
very very interesting. And of course,
Yes,
Snyder's of Hanover, Rod's Pretzels.
slightly less in the bag today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we can't have our beer without our Snyder's.
No. See if camera person wants to know.
Yeah.
All right.
So, random facts about lagers. Lagers comes from a German word, lagern, which means to store.
9.
Hundreds of years ago, the beer was stored in cold cellars or caves to keep it fresh. Hence the name lager. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting this, by the way, by Beer 101. What is lager on the internet? So,
What is
if you want to
lager?
look it up. Give them props for giving us, answers to stuff that we don't know. And most likely I'll forget about it in about 5 minutes from now. So, it's there if you want to go to it.
Just bookmark the page and you're like forever smart about it.
Yeah. What's lager? Damn it, on my laptop. Look it up. Which page was it? I'm forever smart with my laptop. Although it doesn't stop me from bitching it out once in a while, though. Why won't you work?
Now I learned this 6-pack. It's not one of the cheaper beers, so it's about $8.50 for the 6-pack.
Yeah.
It's probably going to start coming down in price, but right now it's $8.50. But
That's not bad, though. It's a decent beer for that amount.
it tastes really good. I mean, this is one that you could easily drink right out of the bottle. You don't have to have the glass.
Yeah.
I mean, no beer has to have the glass, but I like drinking out of the glasses sometimes.
So, IBU. What would you give the IBU on this? A guesstimation.
I would say it's like 18, 20.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd say it's around 30-ish.
Think so?
Nothing higher than a 30, though.
No.
I mean, you can kind of taste the bitterness to it, but it is not high at all. And it's nice. It's kind of like having a Guinness with a little bit more alcohol taste to it. I don't think it's higher in alcohol by volume.
It's only 4.5, and I think a regular Guinness might be around the same.
Really?
No.
So it tastes more like a beer, to where a Guinness tastes more
It's different.
Flavory.
It has a taste of its own.
less of a beer, more flavorish.
It tastes kind of has roasted.
Actually, I don't want to say it tastes flat, but it tastes flatter than this.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
doesn't taste. I don't know what I'm saying.
I think it's the nitrogen bubbles are so small. It's a little different of a carbonation than what you get from this.
Yeah, but it's still
It's
interesting.
creamy.
I do like it though.
They try to make the Guinness have a creamy texture.
Yeah. This one doesn't really have so much of a creamy texture.
No, it's more like a regular beer. It's a lager.
Yeah.
I like the lager.
To specify which kind of lager it is, it's a Schwarzenbier.
Schwarzbier.
Schwarzenbier.
Bier?
Schwarzenbier.
That's a German thingy. Yeah.
which means
Schwarzenbier.
black beer. So
Yep, it's a black beer.
got all kinds of information today.
Listen
Dear
carefully. Listen
Lord.
carefully. Can you hear my cat purr?
I can see the audio going up from it.
Yeah.
Always gotta interrupt the shows.
Oh, I love it.
So, down it.
Yes. Boy.
This is definitely a good beer. All right.
Cheers. I couldn't just down it.
Yeah, it's a little tough. It's colder.
It's really cold.
Well, that's one thing I gotta say about the last beer we had. It was smooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one's better to be sipped on than it is to be downed. But it's still good. I liked it. I liked it.
What would you grade it?
Me? I don't know. I'm gonna say 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah. Oh. Just making a big old mess today, aren't I?
You lost your screen.
No, I need any more. So yeah, 7.5. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. Definitely wasn't the best beer I ever had. Windburn Brothers Lemongrass still has that. But I think it was good though. It it gave me the nice beer taste I like. And it's a dark beer. Hey, apparently the only kind of dark beers I really like are Guinness.
Well, I have a different score. You see how there's 5 bottles in here? I drank one the other day. I loved it. I've been thinking about it ever since. I give this beer a 10. When we're talking about what our average beers are, Michelob Light and all that kind of stuff, it's like you know what those beers taste like already, and let's say you don't want to fuss about flavors or whatever, you just want a beer. This is like the new epitome of that idea, but in something a little bit more than the basic beers. So here is like an exotic beer that does it for me. Mm-hmm. It's not too much of anything. It's not too bitter. It's not too dull. It's not too light. It's not too dark. It's not too expensive. The packaging is pretty cool. I actually crave the creamy taste of it again and again, and it's not overwhelming in any way, but yet I want another one after I've had it.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
So Chris found his ultimate beer. Yay! Chris did it. For me, I still stick at 7.5. I thought it was great. I thought it was good beer, but it is definitely not my favorite. If I had the lemongrass in front of me in this one, lemongrass would be mine.
Lemongrass.
Of course, this one would be a very close second.
Yeah. I think you gave lemongrass maybe. I'll look.
8.2?
I think it was high.
It was like 8.2.
Yeah. Nice.
But,
so there you have it. Guinness is the first highest score for me.
You gotta finish your beer.
Guinness Black Lager.
All right.
Give it a shot.
Definitely.
All right.
So, yeah.
See you next week.
Later.